Hi, my friend. It's wonderful to connect with you. Welcome to another episode of Soul Alchemy with Danielle Lynn. I'm Danielle Lynn. And in today's episode, we're going to explore the space of timelessness. Now, this is such an important topic because so many of us are being given an opportunity to tune in to whatever it is that we really want, moment to moment. And one of the best ways we can connect with that is to tune in to our inner rhythms and feel and then act on the energy that arises. Now, time itself is a construct. And what I mean by that is time is a way that we engage our minds to measure out moments. I'm sure you've already heard a lot of perspectives about the present moment and how the past has already happened and the future is yet to come. So really, all we ever have moment to moment is the present moment we're in. Now, we can conceptually think about the past, or we can conceptually anticipate the future. But in any given moment, the place that we have agency, the place that we have power is in this very moment that we are being here moment to moment. Even knowing that, why do so many of us feel pressured by time? Well, it's a very easy thing to do, right? So many of us have in our mind what we need to get done. And if we don't keep to that schedule, we can either feel like we have to push ourselves to reach an end goal, or we miss deadlines. And when that happens, we can feel really out of sync and out of control of the reality that we are stepping into. So today, I'm going to share a perspective and a little tool that you can play with that will help you tap in to your natural space of timelessness. And in a sense, we're almost going to become time wizards, time witches, warlocks, whatever it is you want to call yourself. And really help ourselves not only expand our experience of time, but start to feel more and more empowered in our day-to-day life. Because no matter what your life situation is, you have opportunities in each and every moment to connect to the incredible expansiveness that's around you and within you. And I truly believe and perceive the more that each and every one of us do that, the more we are going to experience collectively that magic being put into play in the world around us. Because when we listen and we act from our inner guidance and our inner rhythms, we line up with synchronicity. And synchronicity is syncing up with chronicity, chronos, right? Time sync, meaning you are synchronizing with time itself rather than trying to anticipate it and predict it with your mind, which your mind really cannot do. Your mind can only give you its best guess based on the information it has. It's actually your heart and your whole self that contain the wisdom and knowledge to help you synchronize with yourself, with opportunities, and with others in the world around you. So as you can see, stepping into timelessness is one of the most important things you can do for yourself. Because not only will it help you feel more peaceful with yourself, it's going to help you connect with potential opportunities, chance encounters, the kinds of things that you couldn't coordinate even if you tried. And the greatest thing is you don't have to try. You tuning into your natural rhythms allows you to flow into the spaces you need to be for these really cool situations and experiences to happen that will delight you, uplift your life, and uplift the lives of the people around you and within your own life. So, to start, one of the first perceptions that is so important is we must acknowledge how important it is that we give and receive space for ourselves. What do I mean by that? It's a very common mantra for a lot of us to say, well, I don't have enough time, or, okay, let me just get through this to get to the next place. But when we're doing that, we are treating time as something that has to be rushed through rather than engaging with the present moment. We can shift that perspective slightly without changing most of your schedule. It looks something like this. It starts with a moment. It could even be 10 or 15 seconds. And you pause in your day somewhere, maybe you would normally take a break, or, even if you're sitting and working or playing with the kids, you might pause and you say, I am giving myself this moment. I am receiving this moment. The most important thing I can do, I am doing right now, because I am stepping out of this thought stream of time, and I am pausing, and I am looking around, and I'm looking within and breathing. And I'm really acknowledging this moment. This moment is timeless. Even if I step back into the stream of my busy day-to-day life, I have paused in this timeless moment and received it. Then, if you like, you can breathe here a bit. You can give yourself a few breaths. If you have a very busy planned schedule, I tell people sometimes, give yourself a timer of 5 minutes. But even though you have a timer of 5 minutes, tune into yourself and say, this space of time is actually endless. And whatever I experience within this bracket of time, I will get exactly what I need. I will get all the space I need. Everything I want to accomplish within here will happen. And all I need to do is slow down. This is the secret to time dilation, slowing down. The irony is so many of us speed up to try and meet time. But the secret is slowing down. And it's slowing down inside. Because what you are doing is you're breathing and you're getting in tune with the natural rhythms, the natural heartbeat, the pulse of your body, even the electromagnetic resonance of every single one of your cells. All of these things are communicating with you, and they're interacting with the world around you. So when you pause and you slow down and you breathe, you're doing a few things. You're communicating to yourself, I am empowered. I am in my seat of power. No matter what is rushing around me, I always have time. I always have space. Even if it's in glimpses and moments, I start there. And with every moment you give yourself like this, with every single moment you create of time dilation, you start to accumulate a momentum. And this momentum will start to show up in your life. It's almost a habit. You are literally rewriting and reprogramming your understanding of how time works. You start to realize you can step into these time dilation moments, these time dilation bubbles anytime. And you don't need to plan out long, elaborate things to do so. You can simply choose, even if it's for 5 seconds, even if it's for 5 minutes. And then you'll find spaces of time where you can do this for 30 minutes or for more. But then the beautiful thing that happens is eventually you find whatever time dilation you step into, you receive exactly the amount of time you need to feel completely fulfilled for that moment. A lot of us see being truly powerful and wealthy as having unlimited time and limited money. But another perspective on true wealth is having just slightly more than what you need. And knowing that you can tune into that anytime you want, trusting that not only you can, but you will. Trusting that each choice you make from this point forward, as you start stepping into these time dilations, will conspire with you to create more of those moments, And that when you're stepping into those, the inspirations you receive will guide you to more situations that will give you more dilations. And so soon, instead of time directing the flow of your life, you are tuning in and directing the flow of your time. And if this all sounds very fantastical, all I need to say is it all happens in those ordinary moment-to-moment minutes. So I would really encourage you to give this a try, if you like, and to show you again the exercise or the technique. It's as simple as this. You pause and you say, I receive this moment, and I have all the time and space I need here and now. And you can close your eyes or you can keep them open. And then you breathe. And when you're ready again, you can breathe again. Now, the first few times you do this, you might hear your mind going, what are you doing? Why are you spending your time like this? We got to do things and go and this. And all you say to your mind in that moment is you say, this is the most important thing I could ever do with my time. This is the most important thing. And I don't care if the world is exploding around me. I receive this time. I have this time. And what you are declaring at that moment is that you are no longer a victim to the experiences around you. You are now the empowered chooser of the moment. And you are shifting internally from the inside out your experience of time, your experience of pressures. And you can talk to yourself and listen. And I would listen here in your heart area, in your gut area. You say, am I complete? Am I ready? And sometimes you might say, let's take another breath, another endless moment. Okay, I'm complete. And then continue. What now? What next? Ah, yes, the next moment. Play with this in your life. Give it a try. Give it an experiment. See how it goes. You are an incredible, empowered creator. And I'm so honored to have shared this moment with you. And I'm so excited to see what you are going to choose to do with this perspective, with this resource. Whatever you choose to do, I'm inspired by you and grateful that we had this time together. Talk to you soon.